Hello folks, this is Ayatanaja from inspiredrise.com and today we have the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016 edition here with us for a detailed hands-on review. So guys, let's begin. So let's first talk about the build and design of the Samsung Galaxy J3. It's a very nice phone, has a fox leather finish on the back. You have the power button on the right hand side and you have the volume rocker on the left hand side of this smartphone, and you have the 3.5mm jack port on the top of this smartphone as can be seen, and on the bottom you have the micro USB port and a small hole for the microphone. It has a very nice design inspired from the other Galaxy series smartphones, and you have the camera and the proximity sensor on the top. And the device has a 5-inch display, AMOLED display, 720p display. It has very bright vivid colors, saturated colors. It is a dual SIM device with 2600 mAh removable battery, that's good, and it supports 128GB micro SD card. So that's also good about this device. It comes with a ARM Cortex A7 processor, which is a Spectrum based processor, which is Samsung's own processor, 1.5 gigs of RAM, 5.1.1 Android, and it does not come with a wide variety of sensors. That's something bad about it, but still it has enough power to run Android smooth on this one. It comes with a 8 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. The rear camera comes with autofocus and flash, and a lot of modes that you get from the other Galaxy series. It has been inherited from that. Images look very crisp and clear on the display because of the fact that this is an AMOLED display, and the camera does pack sufficient power despite of being an 8 megapixel camera and not having a very large megapixel count when compared to many other smartphones in the same price range. Still, the pictures had vivid details and the color reproduction was really great, so that's something great about it. It comes with a f2.2 aperture, the primary camera, and panorama shots also came out pretty good on this one, so that's something good about it. It supports full HD video playback, but recording is only supported up to 720p HD video recording, and the front camera, 5 megapixel front camera, also took very clear selfies, so that's also something great about this camera. And all of the images that we took came out clear, and this was an HDR image taken with a very strong backlight. This also came out pretty clear, so that's good. We have already uploaded a video sample for this camera which you can see on our channel, so that's something to test about it. And apart from this, the camera does come with a lot of modes and you get a lot of settings. You also get pro mode, manual mode, all of those things, and you can choose from the megapixel count, the aspect ratio 4:3 or 16:9. That's something that you get the option to choose. So you can select 4:3 8 megapixel full photos. And apart from this, the camera was good but not the best in class, but still it's a decent camera for this device. And let's just talk about the gaming performance on this one. So we played small games on this device. It was able to play games like Crossy Road etc. nicely, but even while playing games like Subway Surf, we found out that the device did lag at some points. It did show signs of stutter at some points. So this is a nice device for day-to-day usage, but not something meant for heavy gaming or even for something more than light-hearted gaming. It's not meant for that. It's not a gaming device, but it's a solid device for day-to-day usage. So that's the kind of use case that you are looking for when you go to buy this device. Let's talk about benchmark performance. 50.8 frames per second on the Nina Mark II benchmark, 18,328 on the Antutu benchmark, which is a low score. And apart from this, a score in the region of 4,197 on the Cordon Standard, and on the Geekbench 3263 on the single core score, which is also a very low score, not something to write home about. Audio playback was okay, but the maximum volume was definitely limited on this device. Now talking about the software and UI, it does come up with a version of Touchwiz Essence, which is like a lightweight version of Touchwiz for Android 5.1.1 based. It has hints of Material UI here and there, and it is very smooth, and it's unlike the version of Touchwiz that we have seen before on other Samsung devices. RAM management also felt pretty snappy in the short duration that we used this phone, and multitasking also did not show any hassle, and you get a very nice set of toggles etc. on the top, which is also good.
How do they get from home to work and back? We saw that 70% of our entry-level consumers use two-wheelers as their primary mode of transport.
The main selling point of the Samsung Galaxy J3 2016 edition is the SBIKE feature, which allows you to have a hassle-free ride while riding your motorbike and any two-wheeler that you have. You just have to strap on this NFC based tag and you have to tap your mobile on top of this to enable the SBIKE mode while riding your bike. This is what it's like.
Riding a bike and then activated the Samsung S-Bike mode. If your call is urgent and you want the person to stop and take your call, press 1.
So I can press 1 and...
So this kind of feature makes sure that only people who have really important work from you would call you and would disturb you while you are riding. And this device does have integrated S-Bike mode, and it has features like motion lock so that user has to stop his bike fully before taking the call. And for the price for which this device retails, for a price of around 8,990 rupees, it's a very nice value for money device, though it does not have the best in class specifications, but it does offer you decent build quality and a smartphone which would last you in a day-to-day usage. So guys, in case you like this video, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Untitled Chapter from Inspired Rise, signing off.